right, we out here live. Got you guys with another Modern Monday. I know I haven't been doing it for like a week or two. I just started. I'm already slacking. This internship is kicking my ass. But you know we gotta make money, and I'm trying to just in case this don't work, which I know it's gonna work. I'm gonna be getting paid for this soon enough. But you know, just trying to have a backup plan where I can make some money or whatnot. But you know, I'm back. It's your boy, my Ninja Nerd, and today we're gonna be looking at the songs of another SoundCloud artist. I know this nigga personally, Sk.3a, and again, not hating on nothing. Before, gotta throw this and preface this: if I don't like your music, I just don't like your music. Nothing personal, but I'm just one person. You may have a slew of fans. This is just how I'm gonna rate it. Again, I'm gonna rate it on the lyricism. I'm gonna rate it on the catchiness. You know what I'm saying? Um, the delivery and just overall good song. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, let's jump into this real quick. Forgot how to spell this nigga name. Let's see here. There it is. There's the Negro. Okay, so I'm gonna rate all of the songs. Up here he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 5 songs to rate, so this video ain't gonna be long. Well, 6, my bad. So let's see. The first song right here is Thrinity. So let's get this out the way and let's see how this song sounds. Alright, y'all.
Bullshit, all the best things always come from more bullshit. It's like you never can recycle that shit. Well, it's a lot.
So never be able to see the sky again. Oh, please, one more day.
I'm a son. First out every day, I feel hated. Crazy cause I know it's really only self-hatred. Sucks that I don't think I actually face it. The fact that I'm running from it like I can't take it. And honestly, I'm tired of feeling faded or jaded. Got me thinking that I probably won't ever make it. Best thing might be to call myself amputated or lacerated of my sanity, my soul. Not to mention that mentality died after it was just me and you. Now I seen everything that happened, can't ever see it as me with you.
So right off the bat, I'm getting like some lo-fi vibes with this drink. The raspy tone on top of the song in the background. I've seen a couple artists do this beforehand. I'm not saying that I don't like it. It's pretty cool. I fucks with that part. I definitely see some inspiration from some other indie or lo-fi artists with this. But I'm not gonna judge it right off the bat. I actually haven't heard the song in a minute, to be real. Blast from the past, for real, for real. But I'm gonna let it keep on playing through, then I can give my full judgment on it.
Plus nowadays, just about every day I think back to where I used to fucking say how I wanted it to just be me and you. You know, that shit was still true.
And see, the craziest part about all this is, I always thought I'd stay, but we'd stay. Now I'm just not that happen. But y'all didn't see
Guess I gotta dive deeper. There were times where I actually felt eager to live, but nowadays I'd rather just die. Heart's cold, ain't got nothing to give. See, back then I had this certain sense, could never pinpoint it, didn't make sense. Now I'm not to use my God-given 2 cents to realize it couldn't last, just ask them and invents. But see, that's what I can't understand. How you let your feelings just slip through your hands. Hurts cause I try to do everything I could, still do anything for you, know it's sad that I would. See, I hate that I'm still right around your finger, but that's insanity though, cause you ain't even there. It's really me right around a fantasy of the old Joe, apparition of despair.
Okay, I think he's letting the beat simmer on this one. So, right off the bat, Uh, there when the song was going on, like again, the raspy tone, I'm not really a fan of it. I've tried it a couple times. I know I wasn't a fan of it when I did it. It only matched on certain vibes. This one, I feel like the tone was just a little too harsh for the raspy voice. At least just on my side, honestly. I think there was like a little snippet in there of XXX and Tashion talking. If it wasn't X talking in the background and that was him, that's crazy, crazy because I really that really sounded like X, like that impression, top notch, top notch. And again, this was like 5 years ago, so it's like 2021. So X was still a very popular thing, and people didn't ridicule him like they did today. So, uh, I again, if this song sounds very raw, you know what I'm saying, with the voice, but if he worked on that and pushed it forward, and that just how that was his sound, I think that could really go somewhere. So let's go to the cheer list with the Threnody song. So lyricism, there wasn't a lot of lyricism there, so I give that like a two, right? The catchiness, this song doesn't seem like it's supposed to be catchy, so the catchiness, I'll give that like a one. Okay. The delivery, I feel like the delivery could use a little work. Like I said, the raspy tone sounds very raw, but I feel like in the future he can develop that sound. So I'm gonna throw that at least like a five. Again, I feel like that raspy tone and the rawness is what he was trying to bring to it. I feel like this was more of how he felt. The song was telling a story. So I feel like the delivery was like what he like. I feel like that rawness was what he was trying to go for. It's not trying to be a catchy song. You know what I'm saying? So I give that a good seven. And I feel like the overall song, at least to my ears, I listened to the story part and everything going on. I'm gonna put that at probably like a B for right now. You know what I'm saying? As other songs come in, I'm gonna see how that goes essentially. Okay. So let's see here. Booyah. So let's add that right there. Put that B tier. Now let's go to the next song, Campfire Song, produced by Y Loner. Okay. Again, let's see if he works on this raspy tone, and let's see what we got moving forward.
That's it from me, team. Thanks for joining the call.
With Dubman Plus care.
That's all I see when I look into you.
All right, we're starting out with the lo-fi song again. Okay, so let's see if he'll harmonize with the lo-fi song, because that's exactly what he did with the last song. Okay.
Your eyes, the soulmate who wasn't meant to be. I never should have called, 'cause I know.
See, we got it. He's harmonizing with the song again, so I'm expecting this to be exactly like Threnody, but working on what didn't really hit with that song.
You leave me, but I didn't think in a million years you leave so easily. I never should have called, 'cause I knew you'd leave me, but I didn't think you could do it so easily. That's all I see. 'Cause when I look into your eyes, I see a loner entity.
Why you have to be the one to break me, to make me whole? Why you have to be the sacrificial lamb so I turn to a dime from cold? Can't help but to hate the way this world always down. Always gotta lose the big.
So I'm hearing him doing the raspy voice again. So again, exactly what I thought. Same thing with Threnody, just throwing it on Campfire song. He's working on that craft, and I really fucks with that. Now, my only gripe I got with it so far is like you can still hear the background music and his voice at the same volume. I wish that he would have went back there and kind of lowered, or whoever produced it for him would lower that tone so we can hear what he's saying a little bit better. But with my headphones, I can hear him pretty okay. It's just that him in that background vocal with this girl is like they're fighting for first place right now, and there's a lot going on. We'll see if it changes, but right now that's my only gripe with it so far. Everything else sounds pretty crispy and good.
Things to get to where you gotta go first. I'm infatuated with your time. I know that I'm an addict. Fuck, I want it all, but I know that like you, times tend to change when they begin to fall. Made me feel like winter, how you never call. So I take all them drugs to replace some of your love. I would compare your ass to spring, but I know you don't deserve that kind of buzz. Funny how I used to dance if I know you do through my thoughts. The screams in my head at night then to tell me that it's all my fault. But to sum it up, not only did I lose my love, you made a fully functional.
So right here, I'm starting to get that little semblance of a little bit of mumble rap. Again, very X inspired. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know what the fuck he just said. But I do see the vision though. Someone's gonna think this shit is hard as hell. And if they're going through a tough time and they understand like most of this song, because again, it's telling a story just like with the other song about being alone, being sad, no one's picking up the calls. I believe he's talking about a shawty. You know what I'm saying? Just like with the last song, sadness talking about a shawty. So that's the story. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm feeling this vibe heavy. Again, it was 5 years ago. Someone probably with the 104 people that listened to it, most of these niggas thought that shit was hard, and I feel like that's what he was going for.
Time to expect and dust. Cause I know you leave me, but I didn't think you could do it so easily. That's all I see when I look into your eyes. I see it wasn't meant to be.
I never should have hoped.
Okay, he's letting the beat simmer on that one. Again, what I thought is kind of like Thrinity with this Campfire song, okay? So I'm gonna relate it. I'm gonna rate it the same way. With this one, lyricism, I think that's better than Thrinity, so I'm gonna give that at least like a 3 or 4. Catchiness, it was a little bit more catchier than Thrinity. I'm not gonna lie to you. With the lo-fi hook in the background, he was singing with it. I put that catchiness probably up to a 4 on this one, honestly. Delivery, a lot better delivery. I feel like that one deserves at least an 8. Maybe I'm gonna keep it at 8. It was a lot better, but I'm gonna keep it at 8 right there. An overall song, I think the overall song is probably gonna go up to probably like a 6 or a 7. You know what I'm saying? So Campfire song, I feel like it's better than Thrinity, but I feel like I'm gonna put Thrinity down here to C tier. I'm gonna put this at an actual B tier. Okay. I knew something was gonna change. So, boom. Update. There we go. So, we got 2 songs. One is at C tier, one is at B tier. Let's see if any of that will change. We're gonna go to Sweet Nightmares featuring That Man Lala. Okay. Now, we see a pattern so far, right? Let's see if that pattern is gonna change once we get to that to this next song. Because again, we got 4 more songs to go. Let's see if any of that will change.
AT&T has a new guarantee.
Alright, so this one got feature. Let's see if this will change how he approaches this song, if this will enhance or make the song worse for wear. I forget how this song sounds, so watching this again is a blast from the past. Let's see what's going on here.
Tryna find a way out of my mind. I can't looking for everything but you, but when I do, it's blind. So I sleep late, just walk through my dreams. Even pretend to be my best in the sweet nightmares. I'm saying, tryna find a way out of my mind. I can't looking for everything but you, but when I do, it's blind. So I sleep late, just walk through my dreams. Even pretend to be my best in the sweet nightmares.
Right off the bat, The hook is phenomenal. I think that's going to put that catchiness way up high. Now let's see if the verse itself matches the hook, because again, it's called Sweet Nightmares. I think it's going to be the same topic as the last two songs. Sadness, talking about a girl, what's happening, that mental, what's going on, and the being up there. But I'm excited for how the song's going to be. All right, let's see what's going on with it. Oh shit.
First things first, let's get things straight. I love to talk about it, pain, the only way of saving face. Should've been through the darkest parts of my soul, so there ain't nothing left for you to come and expose. Still can't control these thoughts of vanity that stuck with me. I push them up, but they don't leave. Even out the brain, now I lay me down to sleep. A creeper gave me dreams of us together, feeling better. Bleeding hearts, got him on the gurney, God is pulling up the sheets. I'm yelling help, no he's decision. Her eyes lit with a ton of glee. She buries me slow, the sighs of relief. I think I woke up screen just send this shit, please, sheesh. Might have get too much of a fuck. Put a gun in my head, take a sip of the cup. I'm crying a must before it busts. Her voice eases in my headset. Shh, now it's time to wake up. Trying to find a way out of my mind, I can't. Looking for everything but you, but when I do, it's brain sore. Sleep ladies walk through my dreams. They pretend to be me there, singing sweet nightmares. I'm saying, trying to find a way out of my mind, I can't. Looking for everything but you, but when I do, it's brain sore. Sleep ladies walk through my dreams. They pretend.
So actually, with this one, where where both of the vocals, like the background of the hook and his vocals, are fighting for first place, where it didn't work on Campfire Song, it kind of works with this one in the hook because a lot's going on, but it kind of harmonizes and mixes in with what he's trying to do with this song. So I really fucks with that. That's actually pretty cool. I fucks with that. Let's see if that man Lala's gonna come in and either fuck the song up or make it better.
Hey, I say I'm trying to find a way out of my mind. I can't, looking for everything but you, but when I do, it's blank. So I'll disappear from society alone, and I promise they gon' love me when I'm gone. It's crazy, they come crazy when I put it into lyrics. When I voice it off the mic, they try to treat me like I'm wrong. Receive a lot of messages, they tell me stay strong, but they really only care unless I put it in the song. It's where I belong. See, I went days without nourishment, depressed for 3 years, man, I swear there's no cure in this. There comes a couple days where I can finally crack a smile up on my face, but it returns like it keeps reassuring it. Immature is it? A dark room as I still weep. Nobody gave a fuck to this day as I still beep. I'm constantly just having nightmares, so I just said fuck it. Now my nigga, I forgot how to feel sleep, so now it's me just trying to run away out of my mind. I can't, looking for everything but you, but when
I ain't gonna lie, that man Lala came in with the heat. Like, I actually understood what he was saying. Not saying that I didn't understand what Scale was saying, but the way he does his voice, sometimes he slurs his words. It kind of falls in the realm of mumbling a little bit, and that's his style. But again, like I said, I'm not 100% a fan of that style. It works on some songs, it works on other songs. It works on this song. I just would prefer to understand everything that you're saying. I feel like that man Lala really added to the song, though. Understood what he was saying. There was some good wordplay in there. And all in all, this song is not bad. I mean, it deserves more than 190 views and 2 comments, honestly. But yeah, I actually fuck with this song. I actually fucks with it.
it's blank, so I stay leave this world through my dreams. Even tend to baby, let's take a sleep nightmares. I'm saying, trying to find a way out of my mind. I can't, looking for everything but you, but when I do, it's blank. So I stay leave this world through my dreams. Even tend to baby, let's take a sweet nightmares. I said.
Hell yeah. See, I like it when artists get better throughout their career and just add some stuff to it. Like, I liked it when I did it and people pushed me on my features to be a lot better. I really fucked with it, and I really fuck with it when other people are actually, like, trying to be better and change and working on what they failed on the last song. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with that. So, right off the bat, lyricism, I feel like lyricism is going to stay the same, probably like at around that 3 or 4. Lyricism didn't really change, talking about the same subject, which is fine. It's just the lyricism didn't really change. Catchiness, throw that catchiness up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that catchiness is an 8 or a 9. I feel like, me personally, I'll vibe with that one. So that catchiness, 8 or a 9 already. The delivery got a little bit better. I'm gonna throw that delivery at probably like a 6 or a 7. And the overall song, I feel like that song is easily an 8 or a 9. So I feel like that's about to be an A tier song. Sweet Nightmares. Boom. Put that baby A tier, okay? Now, he might surprise me. He might have an S tier song. I've already listened to all these songs before. But I feel like if any song is going to be... I don't know, actually, I feel like the rest of these songs are A tier. I don't think there's an S tier song. Not yet, anyway. But anyway, next song is going to be Somebody, produced by Caps Control. I don't really remember this song. I remember these two songs, but I don't remember this one. So let's see what this one is.
I swear to fucking God, I'm tired. I'm tired of all the bullshit. I'm tired of myself. I'm tired of my mind. It's not even anything external. It's everything that's in me. I don't know. I don't even think I do. Bro, I don't know.
So the funny thing about this nigga is, though, that when I first met him, he was so far up X's ass that motherfucker could have been birthed as this nigga's child, for real, for real. He don't look like him. But the mannerism of the way he speaks, the mannerism of just him in general, was essentially XXXTentacion. And the funny thing about it was, this nigga would, like, really go through life, and every time an X song would play on the radio, he'd, like, change it. He was acting like X so fucking badly, but he would hate when he got compared to X, which I've never heard people compare his music to X personally, but he would always tell me that people would compare his stuff to X, right? And, like, actually, let me look at these comments, because has somebody sent me evolve my sound. Like, I don't think, because he would say people would compare him, and, like, I never believed that shit, honestly. But, like, it's just funny, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, if you heard that interlude of him speaking, X inspired, and, like, that other song, if that was him, sound exactly like X, bro. Like, I don't know how he got his vocal inflection to do that, but that shit's crazy, bro. Shit's insane. Like, there was one time he even shaved off his eyebrows like X did. Like, again, craziness, bro. Craziness.
Somebody take me out, put me to sleep. Don't wake me up, or stay there permanently. Somebody take me out, put me to sleep. Don't wake me up, or stay there permanently.
So this is where we're gonna switch into his little singing joint. And the thing is, sometimes, like, I honestly believe he sings with a lisp, right? He doesn't talk with a lisp, but that's the only way I can describe his singing. And, like, this is where we get into that phase where he actually starts doing that little singing joint with his lisp. Instead of talking and harmonizing with the raspy voice, he's gonna try to sing with the raspy voice. And it's different. It's new. And again, I'm not a fan of that. But this is where we get into that, where you start singing with a lisp or whatnot.
Somebody take me out, put me to sleep, don't wake me up, or stay there permanently. Somebody take me out, put me to sleep, don't wake me up, or stay there permanently. No, I don't wanna think my own mind. Let this be my last breath before I sing. My sweet nightmares, oh my babies, they're all I need. Take me out, put me to sleep.
I feel like right there, it kind of lost a lot of its weight right there. I feel like he's not used to this in this song. But I feel like as time moves forward, he's going to kind of get a good hold of that. Because again, this was 5 years ago, right? 2021. So probably as time goes on, he kind of gets better with it. But that's the thing. Like right there in that little area right there, I feel like that's where it kind of lost a lot of its weight.
Don't wake me up or stay there permanently. Take me out, put me to sleep. Don't wake me up or stay there permanently. Take me out, put me to permanently. Somebody, anybody, everybody, no one can. Somebody, anybody.
Okay, so that's gonna be enough of that song. Somebody. I feel like that's gonna go down to the C tier, honestly. Based on the lyricism, probably like one or two. The catchiness, he repeated the hook over and over, but I couldn't get behind it with the way I felt. I feel like somebody else might be able to get behind it, but in my ears, I feel like that catchiness is probably like a 3 or 4. If you listen to it over and over and over again, it might get stuck in your head, but I don't think that's as catchy as like Sweet Nightmares, honestly. I feel like out of the 3 songs we heard, I feel like Threnody is better than this song, honestly. So I'm gonna put this right here. Overall song, I probably give it a 3, honestly. All right, let's go to the next one, Scatterbrain. I remember this song. I honestly think this is his best song so far, honestly, because he actually raps on it, right? And I do melodic rap, not into the realm of the way he does it, because I mean, if we try to compare, it's like comparing apples to potatoes, honestly. Like, you can't really compare our styles. Like, they can intertwine and make a new one, but like, he doesn't rap per se. I'll call him an artist, right? I feel like he's changing and evolving what he's doing. I'm not gonna call him a rapper per se, but this is where he actually raps, and it's pretty decent. Last time I heard it, my opinion may change because it's been a while since I heard it. Again, this was like 3 years ago, so this was again like 2022. So like no, 5 years ago was 2020. So 2022. So we'll see how it sounds.
It's game day, and everyone's working up a.
Hey, yo, give me a 3 count one time. Bet, I got you.
Cinco, Nocho, Nieve. Same shit, new day still on my head top. One of these days it's gonna pop. I'll probably take a pill and then drop. Let's leave that for another day. What the fuck was I gonna say?
Oh yeah, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Specifically, I feel like a dick in the dark, facing necessary pain, but I'm gaining a penny. I mean, everybody laughing, so I'm guessing it's worth it. I wanna hope that they seeing the purpose. I wanna think that they getting the message. But then again, they probably think it's a fetish for some kid that's in need of attention. And with a lot of mommy promises, the daddy went missing. I mean, you wouldn't be wrong, but goddamn, I just let that pound leave me to go. And then I'll calm down, collect all my bones and bounce with no sound, but let me slow down. Okay, so sit the fuck down for a minute. Damn, let me finish. In my head too much like a dentist. Worst part is I ain't fixing shit. It goes same pain, same game, same lane, ain't shit changed. Be stuck in the bed like I'm paraplegic. Seeing my demise like I'm schizophrenic. They be like, go and try a mental clinic. Oil in my ass and she face all in it. Excuse me, ain't in the sheep's opinions. Rather grow my soul seed to an oak that's endless, nigga. Scatter bars for you know. Nah, fuck that. Fuck the chorus, bro. I'ma switch it up. I got you. Okay, so took a bitch and then so you swimming in that pussy like I'm fuck that or granny so that nah, I'ma switch it up again. Hey, fuck so long tryna bait my bread. Closest thing I'll take is probably head. Got me niggas mad cause they know I'm next. And no new friends gotta call and fed. Just lame ass niggas want a piece of my pound cake. Never understood why they can't make their own plate. Guess I'm built different, chef skills on 100. Told them I had something coming. Slow cooker won't good enough. They needed Big Macs on a pile of wage. Same ones looking up to me, eating lavish, taking off in the trays. Sheesh. Told you that shit was gonna be kinda tough.
Beats.
So, as you saw, he actually went in a little different on this song. He was actually rapping, switched up the flow a little bit. There was some lyricism there, you know what I'm saying? I feel like this was a one-off song though, because I feel like he just did this song to prove that he could do that, and then he's gonna go back to his usual stuff. You know, that's what I think. That's my opinion on it. Because again, I remember when he performed this song to me in his car, thought that shit was hard, right? But ever since when he's been showing me sneak peeks of his music or anything like that, don't think he's gonna do anything like that anytime soon. Like last time he released was like 3 years ago, so don't know. But anyway, lyricism, I'm gonna bump that up to like a 5 to a 6. Actually, I throw a 7 on that one. Catchiness, I don't think the song was meant to be catchy. Honestly, I give it like a 5 or a 6, but I don't think that song was meant to be catchy. He was just going in and spitting for real. Delivery, I feel like delivery was at least an 8. I feel like the overall song, an 8. I liked it. Had a lot of energy. He was coming in with the wordplay and the bars. So I feel like that's another A song for him. There you go. Now the last song is gonna be Joe Int 3.5 Prod by Farber. Also, he said prod. I have no fucking clue, so I feel like that's not that. That's just he just doesn't know who made that beat or whatnot. But is that a roach? Nigga, is that a roach on the? Okay, yeah, that's. I think this song is. I remember listening to this song and I really wasn't a fan of it because I feel like at this point in his life, like 3 years ago, I feel like he wasn't really into the music realm like he wanted to be. And I feel like this song is just like a semblance of that. But let's see, because I might be wrong, because it's been a while since I listened to his music. Let's see. I feel like it's going for the lo-fi vibe again.
This will be known as 123.
Again, that interlude is giving the vibes of X, right? Again, I'm telling you, as much as he wants to run, says he wants to run away from it, that nigga is X through and through.
Save yourself. I'm at the point where I can count my days. I say, don't try and help.
So, not gonna judge a book by its cover yet, but I don't know if he got this mixed correctly or if he wanted to sound like that. It has like the overlay of like you're on a phone, and he's doing the singing thing again like he did with Somebody, right? I feel like at this point he's still trying to discover like how he sung up here over here, which doesn't make any sense because by this point in time, what, that was 2022. Yeah, that was 2022. So he had already figured out, like, from this point to here, he had already figured out the song, the singing part of his voice. I don't understand why this, like, so far, again, maybe it'll change, but it just doesn't sound like he got the hang of it yet, honestly. I'm gonna let it play through, but I don't, it just doesn't, it's not appealing to the ear right now, you know what I'm saying? At least with this one, he had like a flat part over here where it didn't sound so heavy, but it's just starting out kind of bad in my opinion.
Drowning yourself, I'll never change. Save yourself. Already down this dark path, a little too far. Save yourself. I'm at the point where I can count my days. I say, don't try and help. Better off drowning yourself. I'll never change. Save yourself.
Yeah, I didn't like that song. I did not like it at all. It just felt like it could have been mastered a little bit better. And I feel like that's my only gripe with it because like there were some parts where it just sounded not off key. I don't know my music terms, but a part of it sounded flat, I believe. And it's just like just messing with my ear a little bit, right? It sounded like he just didn't understand his vocal range or whatnot, and he was on purpose going out of the range or whatnot. It just didn't sound appealing to me. But lyricism, he was singing, so I'm gonna throw lyricism out of that one. Catchiness, I'm gonna give it a 3. Delivery, I'm gonna give that a 3 as well, because again, I don't know if that was what he was trying to do, make the song sound like that on purpose, but from my end, it just didn't sound like he was hitting the mark he was trying to hit, right? An overall song, I feel like that song is worse than Somebody, so I'm gonna put that on the D. And I'm gonna throw Somebody in the D, and I'm gonna throw this song in the D as well. Yeah, well, that's it right there. That's all of his songs. He doesn't have anything on Spotify yet. If you guys mess with that music, Sk.3a right here, follow him on SoundCloud, get his views up, comment how you feel about his stuff. But yeah, next I'm gonna do either Shadow, or I'm gonna do a dude named Wadez. But if you guys like this content, like and subscribe. I'm gonna start back doing Modern Monday. I'm gonna start doing them way beforehand. Like today is like Friday. I'm gonna upload this on Monday. I'm gonna start doing it way beforehand. Just schedule them to just bump out automatically. So hope you guys like this content. Peace. Been your boy, Modern Ninja.